Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm really happy to be here on stage today and have the opportunity of presenting you FriendsClear, the first peer-to-peer lending website in France that we've been operating for the past year in total compliance with local banking regulations. At FriendsClear, we see peer-to-peer lending as going back to the roots of banking. As you can clearly see with the two hands pictured on the screen, we let people with an excess of savings lend money directly to people with financing needs, in our case, entrepreneurs with a project. In so doing, we ease access to credit to borrowers, and we offer to lenders a new financial product meeting their desire for transparency. In our business models, lenders do not pay any fee, and borrowers pay us a percentage only on the loans that are actually issued. But let's start with the list of projects that any lender can consider investing in. Thanks to a visual gauge, the investor can identify projects that are close to receiving the entire amount on their loan request. Let's pick the project Boutique Authentique. What I see now is the form corresponding to this project. I can see that the form contains a lot of information, and it makes the project very attractive to our investors who are generally very hungry for details. On the top left, you can easily see the financial elements of this loan request. I can see that the entrepreneur is looking for a loan of 3,000 euros and that the loan has currently collected 2,800 euros. I can also see information on the entrepreneur next to the standard elements like age and name. I can also access online elements like his Twitter or Facebook profiles or other online elements that the entrepreneur is willing to share. I can also see the list of lenders that have already invested in this project. In this particular case, a list of 10 lenders who have invested between 100 and 700 euros. Operating a platform from the past year, we have realized that our lenders have appreciated the opportunity of building their portfolio of investments in a very granular way, and that they are actually very sophisticated investors requiring sophisticated tools. What Frédéric will demonstrate now are innovations that we will be releasing mid-February and that you are the first to see. Frédéric will start with our brand new lender dashboard and its innovative gauge of future. I leave the floor to Frédéric.
Thank you, Christophe. As an investor, I certainly appreciate having all these opportunities of investment presented through a very accessible interface and having the ability of selecting them very easily. But I also need to have a comprehensive view of my portfolio, see what my current financial position is, and predict how I will meet my future liquidity needs. We have developed a dedicated dashboard to let a lender monitor and appreciate the likely evolution of their current portfolio. To our knowledge, we are the first to offer such a sophistication to let our investors appreciate their future liquidity. The centerpiece of my dashboard is a summary of my financial position. Thanks to it, I can know what my current cash position is, 200 euros, know the level of principal on my different loans, 1,300 euros, and the accrued interest my loans have generated so far. I can also easily see that the total value of my portfolio is above 2,000 euros. At any moment, I can easily go to the list of the loans I've participated in. I can see here that I've invested in 2 loans. One where I invested 1,000 euros out of the 3,000 euros that the entrepreneur requested, and the other one where I invested 300 euros. But let's get back to my dashboard, where I'm presented with a synthetic view of all my investments and the interest I've earned so far. Below my financial summary, I have a graphical view of how my portfolio will evolve through time. I can see in orange my level of cash that is progressively increasing as my loans with different maturity return cash through partial reimbursement on their principal and paying of their interests. In pink, I can see that if I do not reinvest the returning cash, the level of principal will decrease accordingly. Finally, I can see in purple the interest accruing over time, creating the return on my entire portfolio. Furthermore, if I decide to pick a specific point in the future, like July 2012, where I know I will have to meet some financial needs, like buying a used car for one of my kids, I can have an estimate of my cash position then, more than 1,400 euros. This is what we call gauge of future. But beyond financial returns and the sophisticated tools we developed to let investors monitor those returns, we thought that we needed other elements to really engage our population of lenders to actively participate on our site. This is why we created badges that the FriendsClear team can award to the most active investors. If I click on the link to my public page, I'm presented with a view of my profile as it will be displayed to other lenders on the site. Private elements that I decided not to display to other investors are indicated by a line with a cross on it. As an investor, I can see that the list of badges that FriendsClear has awarded me is, for example, the 1K euro badge, corresponding to the fact that I lent more than 1,000 euros through the platform, or the recurrent badge, corresponding to the fact that I've lent to 2 different projects or more. And that ends our demo for today. It has been a pleasure presenting you our coming release. We hope you will be voting for us. But anyhow, please come talk to us during the networking section. Thank you very much.